Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of a 2-week stint of Great League Remix. And yeah, I hope these videos have been very helpful to you. I think this is going to be the last team I go over for this, for this split. And then we have Catch Cup coming up next. Not the best in the world, but then after that, probably, I think it's all 3 leagues going to be open. So we have just over 2 weeks left in the season, so hopefully you've gotten the rank that you want, and if you haven't, we still have some videos coming out for sure to help you out to get there. This team is going to be from Dunebug. He's currently rank 5 on the leaderboard from what I see. Today's update, I guess, happens in the next few hours. But yeah, his team's very interesting. He actually has the Salazzle in the lead. I think I had mentioned this in the last video that there were several Salazzles that I had seen in this cup. Yeah, so his team is going to be Salazzle with Ferrothorn and Mantine in the back, so very neutral back matchups. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the battles really fast here, but if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. It helps us out so much with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, again, I just want to thank everyone so much for the support this season. We've put out a crazy amount of videos, but y'all have shown a crazy amount of love, so let's get into the battles. Alright, so we have the movesets there. To the left, it's going to be Incinerate with, or Salazzle has Incinerate with some coverage moves of Dragon Pulse, Poison Fang, and then for Mantine, we're going to have the Water Pulse. Everything else kind of the same. I'm pretty sure the Ferrothorn has Thunder. I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, it's just Shadow Empoleon here in the lead. This is actually a really good matchup for Salazzle. You can basically, you can't go for the farm down, so probably we're going to do one more Incinerate and then a Poison Fang. Otherwise, they're going to get to two Hydro Cannons, which obviously one of these Hydro Cannons is going to KO us for sure. Oh. Alright, they come back in. They end up coming in with the Annihilate. That means that we still have an advantage here. It has counter, which is resisted by the poison typing. The only thing that's kind of strange is, or not strange, but really interesting to note here is that Salazzle has resisted all of the fast attacks so far and is literally down to 15%, maybe even like 10% HP. So you can know how frail it is. Just by that, but we do have a big edge here now. They do get into a Hydro Cannon here. Oh, they do go for the Drill Peck. It is interesting that they did that, because the whole reason Dune Shield here is just because why is he coming back in with this water type? He must be really weak to Mantine in the back. Now he ends up not really being weak to Mantine here, but we still don't have the switch up to go into Ferrothorn, but as soon as he sees his Ferrothorn, for sure he's going to go out. Oh my god, did you see how much a freaking Incinerate does right there? That's crazy. Alright, the Gligar matchup, another interesting matchup here. While it is better in the, obviously as a Mon in the shield scenarios, it's pretty good. Obviously Gligar being one of the best in this cup, but look how low it's getting here just from these. This could be the Dragon Pulse to KO, but I guess if I was them I wouldn't shield, but we can always go for the double, and we do end up going for the double up. They end up coming in with a Ferrothorn. I think I would probably come in with like, oh, I was going to say we come in Mantine here, but I guess he's going to go for a huge farm down with the Ferrothorn. Actually ends up being the Flash Cannon here, so I guess disregard that that nameplate there. But yeah, ends up not being able to go for the farm down, throws this move, is able to get the, okay, going to be able to come in with the Poliwrath. I think one thing I really noticed in this high, so I think Dune at this point is around 3490, 3450, something like that. He just ends up in the 3580s at the end of these battles. But something I did notice was a lot of normal Poliwrath, which is interesting because you don't really see that too much even at the 3000s, which is what I'm at. Yeah, so obviously Mantine very good against the Poliwraths here. Just going to go for the massive farm down. Obviously it's also good against the Gligar. Not going to be needing to shield anything here. This is just an Aerial Ace, which we're going to be able to get. Oh, I thought we were going to go for the farm down there. I guess we would have been going for CMP. But it doesn't matter too much. We just farm, and then we can come in with Salazzle. Good catch here by Dune. Not sure he wanted to go for it, as he ends up shielding it anyways. Technically, Icy Wind would have been resisted, but probably would have gotten KO'd 100%. I said probably 100%. He 100% would have been KO'd at least by the counters, but maybe even just the Icy Wind itself would have KO'd. Salazzle resisting all these moves and still getting just chunked out is crazy. Feraligatr going to get to the move before we are if he wants to, and then we're going to go for one more Incinerate and then throw well, I assume we're going to go for the Poison Fang. Yeah, we do have the Dragon Breath, the Dragon Pulse, but going to go for the Poison Fang. Okay, he shields. We're going to go for one more, but they're going to get to the move before we do, and then it's a matter of we're going to get to the thing is we're going to get to 2 Poison Fangs here after we throw another Incinerate, so it makes sense that even if he shields this, we can just go for the back-to-back. I'm sure Salazzle wins CMP against everything in this cup. They do get the shield advantage, but we're probably going to be able to get back this advantage here. Actually, with the Carbink, probably not. But going to let this go down and then come in with the Ferrothorn and then hope that whatever's in the back is going to be weak against Mantine. It is going to be in the Annihilate, it makes sense. And that's just going to be GG. If you do switch into the Annihilate, obviously you're going to outpace to Shadow Ball. But yeah. They can't get the 2 Shadow Balls here, so we're going to get to another Aerial Ace before they even get to a Night Slash. But to be fair, we're already so far ahead here. This might be enough HP, though, on this Mantine to get to another move here against the Carbink. And that's going to be GG. All right, Poliwrath here in the front. Better to see it here than against the Ferrothorn. And actually, we get to these moves before they get to Scald. They could have thrown an Icy Wind there if they wanted to, but then we would have known that it was an Icy Wind. So, would have been a, well, we've seen how frail it is. I was going to say it's going to be a no shield, but probably, I guess, would have eventually been shielded. If he ends up shielding this, I guess we'll shield and then go for the farm down. But I think they're going to be... Oh, I was going to say I think they're going to be okay with the shield advantage there. But I think we're going to be able to get to the farm down as long as we don't get debuffed. And we don't... I guess even if we were, we would have been able to do it. Ends up being a Ferrothorn in the back and then a Ninetales with Powder Snow. Actually saw quite a few of these myself when I played my sets yesterday. I only played 2 sets, but I saw like 3... Ninetales. I guess this is where a Flash Cannon comes in very handy, as it will one-shot. And that'll just be GG. Although they're going to CMP to the Hydro Cannon here, the Hydro Cannon definitely going to KO, even though we are a Grassmon and is resisted. We are just pretty low at this point. Could go for the double Poison Fang and then switch into the Mantine. Obviously, the Mantine matchup's pretty good as it is. But going in with the double means that we're going to get the shield here, we're going to get the KO, and then if we get the shield, it means the next Aerial Ace will KO. Actually, even the farm down will possibly KO because, yeah, double defense drop on a very frail mon as it is. Superior in the lead, definitely a rough matchup. Going to come in with the Dugong, going to just debuff this. Could go for even one more Incinerate and then a swap into Ferrothorn, or we could actually go for just staying in here, going for one more Incinerate, and then throwing the Poison Fang, the second Poison Fang into this, which would basically KO. Even if it doesn't, we would be able to get another Incinerate before they get the move, which we would be very scared of because Drill Run could be something they get too. KOing the switch-in is crazy. I guess we already kind of have 2 things decently good against Superior in the back. Oh, I guess with Flash Cannon, you're very good against Superior. I didn't think about that. But we get the debuff, and then we switch into our own Mantine here. Mantine going to be decent against the Superior, as it is flying, and it does have flying-type moves. But Superior going to have, obviously, a better matchup into this than against the Salazzle. Going to be hitting it for neutral with the Frenzy Plants at least, which is pretty nice. And then not giving the free Incinerate damage to a very frail mon that isn't taking very much damage is obviously pretty good in its own right. I mean, this game's pretty over. I guess they could go for a farm down here, but we could just come in with either one, go for the farm down. I like the farm down here with Ferrothorn as it is a slower one. Therefore, we get more moves in against it. Ooh, I really liked that. Okay, I really liked that. Taking the move and then switching to get the extra damage in and the energy so that we could lower the defense here of the Mantine. But I guess at the end of the day, none of it was going to matter. This team, our team, very good against Superior, and just not allowing it anywhere to go. And then our team also pretty good against Dugong as well. All right, Shadow Sableye in the lead. At least it resists the Poison Fang, which is nice. But it is Shadow, and it's going to be pretty frail here as well. Yeah, we're going to use shields, but we're going to be winning a lot of these leads, which is why the Salazzle is just so good. They're going to be one away, I think. Yeah, one Incinerate away from getting farmed down. And then it's a matter of what do we throw here? Ends up being a Carbink. Okay, yeah, we're going to throw our Poison Fang into it because at least it's neutral, but we're not going to get to another move here. But we're going to at least put this into range, or put this into the Ferrothorn matchup, and that's just going to be GG. I like just going straight for the Water Pulses here. Our Carbink matchup with the Ferrothorn in the back is obviously just so good, especially even with the... Although, I think while the shields are up, we'll just be going for Grass Knots. Or, I'm sorry, Power Whips, but we're definitely going to go for Flash Cannons if shields are down. I think we make it to another Water Pulse here. Yeah, we can go for the shield. We have to switch up almost. Switch is up. Okay, interesting to go for this here and then maybe a farm down, but yeah. Yeah, I guess they're going to get to another move, so we're just going to throw here and then we have to swap. They're going to be in Power Whip range. They let us get the extra one off, which is nice. Knowing that we have the Flash Cannon means that we're not going to be too afraid of anything that this does. They end up coming in with the Carbink here. Not waiting a turn, but just a good Mon there. We do go for the undercharge, so we can, I guess, go for the farm down. Although this is a little awkward. I guess a Rock Slide definitely not going to KO us, so we're going to be one Bullet Seed away for... Oh, it's a Moonblast. We're still one Bullet Seed away, and then... Oh, going for the Flash Cannon. Nice. All right. Clefable lead. Obviously, that's very bad for them. And then Poliwrath lead. Again, really bad for them. Going to go for 5 more fast attacks here and then go for the Aerial Ace. Technically, the Poliwrath's going to live, but we're going to go for 5 more after they throw another Icy Wind. So, going to have a lot of energy coming out of this matchup after we go for the farm down. I don't even know if they are going to survive 5, but I guess we are 2 times debuffed. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But going to be able to go for the Water Pulse here against the Clefable. Clefairy, sorry. No, wait. Is it Clefable? Yeah, it's Clefable. I was right the first time. All right. I was going to say we could go for the double Water Pulse. They actually end up having a Lowland Marowak in the back. Not even Shadow, though. Regular Lowland Marowak. Definitely a Mon. I don't think I've seen it one time in this league. So that's interesting. All right. We can go for 1 more Incinerate and then a... Well, no, they have maybe 1 away from the Bone Club, which would actually KO us probably, considering we're so frail. Actually, double super effective. I didn't think about that really quick. Yeah, I guess we just wanted to get back into this Clefable matchup, throw this Poison Fang into it, but this matchup's already pretty over. Ferrothorn resisting everything that this Ferrymon can do, and then I guess not even trying to show what's in the back as we go for this Aerial Ace, which, again, not the best move for us, but they are already debuffed, so we're hoping that it ends up KOing, and then we don't have to show our 3rd Mon. Nice. All right, Steelix, this is a very good lead for us. The only thing is we can't really throw moves into it. Oh, interesting. Throws the Poison Fang right away. I guess them staying in means that they don't want to be seeing this, and we want to be able to shield these moves. Psychic Fang is super effective, so definitely we have to watch out for it. I think they're actually going to get to... No, they don't get to another one. I guess since we threw on the interesting timing at the beginning, they weren't able to get to that. Getting a little bit of lag there, making us miss the excellent, but they end up shielding, which is interesting because we've been throwing Poison Fang the entire time before that. But, yeah, can't really come into the mirror because, well, first of all, it seems like Annihilate would be in the back if I was to guess, but they also have an energy lead. We do throw this. They know that we're not going for a Thunder. So they'll probably just let it go. After we do the damage, then we come in with the mirror. It ends up being an Alolan Ninetales in the back, Shadow variant. A lot of Shadow Alolan Ninetales today as well. So I think maybe not today, but in general, because today I don't think I saw any charm ones. But like I said, I think I saw 3 Powder Snow, and then in the past 3 days, maybe I've seen maybe 4 more Alolan Ninetales, all of which were charm. I don't remember a Powder Snow variant before yesterday, I should say, not today. All right, yeah, this game's pretty over. They have a lot to get through, and we still have a shield, and we're probably just gonna be able to bullet seed this down, which is interesting to say. I mean, we're still 3 aerial aces from getting KO'd. Even this next one wouldn't KO, and that's GG. Maybe if they had Ice Beam, it would have been enough. But yeah, all right, regular Poliwrath, we get that. Interesting. We go for an Incinerate. I guess it's a free 2 Incinerates, or Incinerate rather, and then coming in with their own Mantine. We do not have Ice Beam, but we'll just go straight for the aerial aces. A lot of Mantine matchups here. Mantine very just neutral into a lot of remix, so makes sense that there are a lot of them in this cup right now. All right. Yeah, we have a little bit of an energy advantage, but obviously we got Ice Beam, Icy Winded. So, yeah, they're going to be able to probably undercharge this and farm down if I was them, but they end up, yeah, this game's actually on a weird switch clock, but their switch should be up here right away. Now, the thing is, they probably want to come in with Poliwrath. Oh, they come in with their own Ferrothorn, which is interesting. We do have the Flash Cannon. We do have an energy lead. Flash Cannon, again, I don't think as good as Thunder, because 2 Thunder is going to KO. I think ours from here. 2 Flash Cannons maybe going to get close to the KO there. But I actually, now that it seems like it, neither of them going to KO after 2, if I was to guess, which, to be fair, gives us an advantage because we still have the Salazzle, which we want to kind of farm down with. Maybe we even throw a Power Whip because, ooh, catches, but maybe we still probably have 10 seconds on the clock here, maybe 8 seconds. So going to get the farm down here, which gives us a little bit of extra energy. Now, even if they come in with a Poliwrath, we are going to be able to throw this Poison Fang into it. We have the shield advantage here. We're going to get to 1 more Poison Fang after another Incinerate. I think they're still not going to be able to make it to... Okay, they do make it. This is an Icy Wind. We know it 100%. He thinks about no shield, but the problem is... Oh, goes for 2. Okay. I guess we're going to throw back to back, and then maybe the switch will be up. Oh, switch is up already. Okay, they come in with a Mantine. Going to go for the Poison Fang here. A little bit interesting. Going for good timing there. They have another shield. Do we have an Aerial Ace on Mantine? I actually don't remember, but they're going to have to throw, and then it's a matter of do they have 2 now, because I think they do. I guess we'll see. It was CMP! Oh my god, we win CMP. Maybe Dunebug's Mantine has a little bit of attack on it. Good to know. Wow. What a game. What a game to end on. What a game to end all of Great League Remix on. All right. Yeah, that was Dunebug. I'll link his Twitch below. He streams, I think, almost all his battles. He didn't stream yesterday, but he's been streaming this team for like 3 days. So if you haven't seen it, I just wanted to showcase it here on YouTube. Yeah, that's going to be the end of Great League Remix. It was a great league. We had it for 2 weeks in a row. I like the leagues that we have for 2 weeks. It gives us a little bit of chance to maybe find a team in the first 3 or 4 days and then hopefully stick that team out and be able to push through. And as long as the meta doesn't change, obviously a meta like this did change a lot. I think it was very, I think this meta was very open. More open than an open Great League, I think, in my opinion. No Whiscash, no Skarmory, which is nice. And then, yeah. So if you like this video, hit the like button. And please, if you want to, or if you watch these videos a lot, definitely hit the subscribe button if that's something you've forgotten to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. And if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out. And if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there. And I'll see you in the next one.